We live in an age of abundance, endless opportunities, invitations, and ideas presented with dazzling promise. Yet, the wealthiest among us know that true mastery begins with the discipline to decline. Every no becomes a strategic filter, shaping a sharper, more intentional yes. It's not rejection, it's refinement of direction. The power of saying no isn't about arrogance or superiority, it's an act of preservation. Our time, energy, and focus are finite assets, more valuable than any commodity. By guarding them fiercely, we gain leverage, because every commitment dilutes clarity. The truly rich curate what earns their attention. Think about it, every person who achieves massive impact learned the rhythm of selective engagement. They understood that not every good thing deserves their effort. The difference between good and great often comes down to restraint. True wealth is measured not by accumulation, but by intentional exclusion. Opportunity overload is the silent killer of focus. The modern economy rewards the distracted, likes, clicks, connections, but punishes the undisciplined. Saying no is a rebellion against this illusion of productivity. It restores sovereignty over your priorities. When you refine your sense of enough, your decisions become exponentially clearer. Each refusal transforms into a statement of self-respect. You begin to act from strength, not scarcity. That is the foundation of wealth psychology, the understanding that focus multiplies value. Imagine an investor declining dozens of potential deals every month, not out of disinterest but mastery. They see the hidden cost behind every, maybe, time locked away from something exceptional. Wealth is not built on saying yes to everything, but in refusing what doesn't align perfectly. In the early stages of success, yes feels like momentum. Doors open, contacts pour in, the world starts to notice. But as you rise, saying yes to everything becomes a liability. The higher the altitude, the thinner the oxygen, focus becomes survival. There's a paradox here. When you're unknown, saying yes creates exposure. When you're established, saying no creates value. Exclusivity quietly amplifies demand. People respect what isn't available to everyone. Your no can signal power far louder than your yes. Great wealth rarely comes from scattered effort. It grows in environments of narrowed intensity, where distraction is treated as expense. By saying no, you keep your mental balance sheet clean. It's the financial equivalent of compound focus, fewer distractions, exponential gains. Consider time as your only non-renewable currency. Every time you agree to something unnecessary, you incur invisible debt. These debts compound, creating fatigue and mediocrity. The wealthy treat their time like liquid gold, reserving it for what multiplies their vision. Saying no is also emotional discipline. It requires the courage to disappoint. Many avoid it out of fear of conflict or lost opportunity. But true leaders understand that peace bought with endless yes is short-lived. Real authority stands peacefully behind a firm boundary. Every great creator, artist, builder, entrepreneur, eventually faces a critical moment of decluttering. The moment they begin deleting, refusing, and distilling their commitments is the moment their legacy begins. Excellence cannot coexist with endless options. Financial mind doesn't just measure returns in dollars, it measures them in attention. What you attend to grows, what you ignore fades. So, the art of saying no becomes the quiet gardener of wealth, uprooting distractions so focus can flourish. Culturally, we worship opportunity, but opportunity has a dark side. It seduces through potential, not payoff. Every open door demands energy to explore. If you chase too many, you exhaust the very fuel that could deliver real breakthroughs. The elite know this truth. Power comes from fewer, better choices. They simplify their landscape so every decision compounds meaningfully. Complexity might look impressive on the outside, but simplicity drives consistent execution. No is the chisel of greatness. Saying no is an act of strategy, but also of psychology. It signals to your subconscious that you're in control, that you are no longer chasing wealth, but directing it. This inner authority redefines your self-worth independent of opportunity overload. every decision aligns with your purpose, your resources stretch further. No becomes the enforcer of vision, protecting what truly matters. That's where financial clarity begins, not in spreadsheets, but in disciplined exclusion. In boardrooms, negotiations, or personal lives, those who hesitate to say no often end up paying the unseen cost. Overcommitment erodes precision. The disciplined few treat every promise as an investment, measured, monitored, and only entered when the return is extraordinary. It takes confidence to turn down something appealing. The insecure mind fears missing out, the confident mind fears dilution. True wealth is protected by boundaries, because power without prioritization becomes chaos. No is a declaration of independence, it separates opportunity from obligation. The wealthy don't chase availability, they cultivate alignment. Each no reclaims control of narrative, transforming time into an intentional asset rather than a reactionary expense. There's elegance in refusing things that don't match your highest goals. Saying no can feel confrontational, but it's actually a form of quiet negotiation with your future self. You choose what your energy invests in next, and that choice compounds like fiscal interest. Modern society glorifies hustle culture, the idea that more activity guarantees progress. But activity divorced from strategy is noise. Wealth psychology teaches us to manage opportunity the way investors manage portfolios: trim what underperforms, reinvest into clarity. Not every door is meant to be opened, not every invitation deserves acceptance. The financially intelligent understand the distinction between motion and movement. Motion is random effort, movement is deliberate momentum. No preserves momentum. Observe how elite performers schedule rest with the same precision as meetings. They say no to burnout disguised as ambition. Boundaries create bandwidth, and bandwidth is the luxury no one can buy. It's earned through deliberate refusals. In business, strategic no's build brand authority. When your company refuses to compromise or overextend, the market perceives strength. The same psychology applies individually. Each refusal increases perceived value, positioning you as principle-driven rather than reactive. Think of every yes as micro-investment capital. Pouring it carelessly into unimportant projects guarantees loss. Smart investors diversify wisely, but also eliminate waste. Saying no is capital preservation in experiential form. The emotionally wealthy understand detachment. They say no not from scarcity, but from clarity. Their fulfillment doesn't depend on endless acquisition, but on alignment with vision. Saying no becomes spiritual minimalism applied to finance. Historically, the titans of every era mastered the art of discipline through restraint. They eliminated distractions ruthlessly, not out of cold calculation but vision protection. They knew every yes must serve empire-building clarity, not fleeting excitement. Learning to say no reshapes your network. People learn how to approach you, with respect, precision, and intention. Boundaries teach others how to value your time. No becomes a magnet for higher caliber collaborations. Even in personal finance, saying no to unnecessary consumption compounds wealth. Each refusal to indulge in short-term gratification builds long-term capital muscle. Wealth-conscious no's rewire your identity from consumer to creator. Ironically, the power of no makes your yes infinitely more impactful. Because when you finally agree, the world listens. Scarcity creates gravity, and gravity attracts opportunity of higher quality. The strongest magnet isn't openness, it's selectivity. No creates emotional bandwidth. It removes psychic clutter, allowing clarity to breathe. When you declutter your commitments, you upgrade decision speed, a crucial differentiator between mediocre and elite performance. Saying no also builds trust internally. Each time you honor your boundary, your subconscious learns reliability. Wealth isn't just about trust in markets, it's about trust in yourself to prioritize correctly, even when it's uncomfortable. So ask yourself today, not what can I add, but what can I subtract? Growth often begins with removal. Every no you give a misaligned opportunity is an unspoken yes to peace, purpose, and wealth alignment. In the final analysis, saying no is the signature of mastery. It signals control over time, energy, and narrative. Those who dare to decline selectively ascend faster because they move with clarity, unburdened by excess. The power of saying no doesn't close doors, it opens the right ones wider. It's not resistance, but precision. The more you refine your no, the sharper your future becomes. Simplicity becomes your ultimate sophistication, and your wealth responds accordingly. Remember, the greatest fortunes are built by those who focus on less, but execute with absolute depth. Every no compounds your yes into potency. Wealth, after all, isn't a race to say yes, it's a masterpiece of disciplined refusal.